Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fifth-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play delayed touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Big throw complete to the tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
That's what I love.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Morton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Direct snap to the back. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
On first and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So second and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! And finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
In the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And off in a single back formation. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the completion made. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So the coach has decided to go for it on fourth and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A fourth down completion to the running back. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Great cut there. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Inside the red zone and still running. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense get pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try the option play here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will not take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense ready to start this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Morton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner blocked down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. We'll check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Tackled, but 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Grinding away with a running game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like right to call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, tie. They finish off the scoring drive. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Takes the handoff. It's Morton. They bring him down right at the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I look to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Punt returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Morton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's caught. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The pocket 0-0.